Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So last week I did put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, which a bunch of you guys really seem to enjoy, as there was at least one method that all of you guys could grind out in that video and make tons of money. Now, some of the methods in that video have been changed or they've been updated, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version to that video. So as always, if this video does help you guys out in any way, shape or form, and you would like to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first method, and that is by completing this week's brand new time trial. This time trial can be done in only a couple minutes and will earn you guys a very nice $50,000, so you really have no reason to complain. Now, I would suggest that you guys go ahead and use a motorbike for this time trial. There is tons of super fast motorbikes that have come out after the Bikers DLC, like the Shatoro or the Hakuchu Drag. However, to keep things mutual, I'm going to be using one of the cheapest motorbikes in the game, the Batty 801, which roughly only cost around $16,000. So I guarantee all of you guys could at least afford this motorbike. But like I said, if you do own any of the new faster motorbikes, by all means go ahead and call that one up. Now, there is another option if you guys do own the Vigilante or the Scramjet. They both come with rocket boosters, so this time trial is also easily doable in both of those cars. However, like I said, I am aware that we're all different levels, all different ranks, and not everyone watching this video can afford a $1 million plus car, whereas I guarantee all of you guys can at least afford this motorbike. Haven't clocked on yet already, this week's time trial is called Casino. It has a part time of only 1 minute, which I told you guys in the intro is extremely great, because even if you guys fall off your bike, just get back on it, hold Y, and you literally respawn right at the start of the time trial, so you're wasting literally only a few seconds. Now, here's the location that you can see where the finish line is on screen now. Now, usually if you guys have been watching my time trials for the past few months, then you'll know that what I usually tell you guys to do is press start, mark up the finish line, and then follow the waypoint. However, this time trial this week is so easy, I'm able to do this without any waypoint whatsoever. So I'm just showing you guys on screen right now the waypoint so you guys can get an idea. Definitely go ahead and mark it up anyway, just so you guys do have a clearer route to the finish line. The only reason I done it with no waypoint on is just to prove to you guys that this week's time trial is extra easy. So once you got your bike, make your way to the time trial, and as you guys can see on screen, I've got no waypoint to the finish line. I already know where the finish line is and I don't really need a waypoint. However, like I said earlier, as soon as you start the race, you guys will get a waypoint, so you can just press start, mark it up, and then restart the race. However, as soon as the race starts, you want to pop a wheelie, hold down, lean forward, and take an immediate left straight past the highway. You want to cross this little intersection, go up this hill, and get straight onto this road. Now, from here, you just want to lean forward as much as you can, pop in as many wheelies as you can. Every time you pull a wheelie, you increase your speed slightly, so keep on trying to pull as many as you can. Then take an immediate right near this tree so you can land straight onto this road, going past Madrosa's house. Keep on popping wheelies and leaning forward like I said earlier, then just take a right to go uphill. Now from here, you just want to keep on following this road, keep popping wheelies and leaning forward as much as you can. I know I like to say that word a lot, pop a wheelie, just keep popping a wheelie. If I don't say pop a wheelie, then you're not going to pop a wheelie. Then take a left as soon as you see this little dirt path right here. As you guys can see, I mess up badly, but this time trial, like I said at the intro, is so goddamn easy. You can mess up by 4 or 5 seconds and still complete it. It's only a minute long, so you aren't wasting that much time anyway. Now take an immediate left as soon as you see this road, and then simply pop as many wheelies to the final line, and bang, you guys can see $52,000 in literally just 1 minute. However, moving straight into the second method in this video, and this is by making the most out of the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on the brand new Adversary mode called Motor Wars. If done correctly, you guys will be able to earn easily over $100,000 as well as 15,000 RP from a single game. Now, I will say you guys will need one other player to grind that method too, so if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5 online, just leave a comment down below underneath this video, say willing to grind method 2 followed by your gamer tag or your PSN, and you might be better off leaving whether or not you've got a mic, as I know certain players only prefer to play with other players who've got mics, but I guarantee as long as all of you guys watch this video, you'll know what to do straight away. So first things first, you guys want to be in a free roam public session. You want to press start, go across to online, go down to playlist, and you want to create a playlist with a few of these new motorway adversary modes in them. Now obviously, depending on how long you guys play the game, the more modes you guys want to add. I'll suggest adding maybe 4 is a good number to play, because these games do end up going very quickly. However, I would suggest you guys do put a minimum of 2 maps in this playlist so you guys can at least grind this out properly. Now if you guys do want to do the same maps as me, I did do motorways 1 and 2, but you guys can go ahead and do any of the maps. It won't make a difference whatsoever. Now once you guys have set up the playlist, simply go ahead and save it. Now once you guys are in this point in the menu, you just want to make sure that you guys have it on 2 teams. It will give you the option to choose more teams, like 3 or 4. However, you guys definitely only want to put it on 2 teams, because we do need a minimum of 4 players in the game. If we split the teams up into more than 2, like 3, 4, what that's also going to do is actually going to split up the payments into 2nd place, 3rd place and 4th place. So overall, the majority of your friends and you are going to be earning less money while grinding this method, whereas if you put it on 2 teams, at least 2 of you will be earning the max payout every time that you grind this method. And then once you guys have done that, you want to change the first to win to 2 rounds and then go ahead and start the game up. Okay, so the first indicator that's going to indicate how much you guys receive for your final payout will be the time that you guys spend in the game. So if you guys go ahead and spend under 3 minutes in this game, the winner will only receive 10k and the losers will receive 5k. If you guys spend between 5 to 7 minutes in the game, it will jump up to 16k for the winner and 18k for the losers. If you guys spend between 8 and 10 minutes in the game, it's going to jump up to 20k for the winners and 10k for the losers. However, if you guys are able to spend 10 to 12 minutes in the game, that will jump all the way up to 26k for the winners and 13k for the losers. However, what you guys may notice is it only actually gives you guys a potential of 10 minutes in the game. So all you guys want to do is simply mark around the central spot of this big yellow circle and dive to that location. I know some of you guys are going to be thinking, why not just stay in the cargo bob and let the timer run down? Well, in actual fact, this big yellow circle, or the designated area that we have to go to, will actually start shrinking, and then you guys will just get knocked out of the round and you'll be kicked out. So if you guys are doing this with friends, I would suggest just dive into the floor in the central spot and then maybe tying an elastic band around your control pad, just so you guys don't end up getting kicked for inactivity, because all you guys want to do is make sure the 10-minute mark runs down. Now if you guys are playing against a bunch of randoms and you do prefer to play solo, what you can actually do from here is dive on top of one of the skyscrapers and then tie an elastic band around your control pad. That way no other players will be able to get to you, because they can't get up the skyscrapers, as there's only car vehicles and weapons on the ground. Nothing is located on the skyscrapers. But like I said, only do this if you guys are playing against randoms, people that you don't know and you don't want to take any risks. But if you guys know the other people on the other team and you're all just looking to earn the most amount of money, then you can go ahead and dive straight onto the floor. So fast forward in this gameplay to save you guys time. As you guys can see right here, I just put an elastic band around my control pad so my character walks in a circle. That way he won't be getting kicked from the game. Now as you guys will notice, once the timer runs down, it's actually going to go into overtime, and it's going to give you guys a 2-minute overtime period. So all you guys really have to do is make sure you spend 1 minute inside of overtime so it passes the 11-minute mark, and that payout will jump up to 26k, all the way from 20k for literally less than a minute's work. So as you guys can see on screen, once it goes into sudden death, the circle will shrink dramatically, almost becoming a little mini dome. That's why I told you guys to head to the central point right at the start of the map, so you guys can already be next to this dome once it goes into sudden death, just saving you guys a bunch of time having to get in a vehicle and drive all the way over to the central point. Now secondly, you guys will be able to earn something called a winner's round bonus, and that's earned by winning the rounds back to back. And if you guys remember, when we first set up this game mode, it was the first to win 2 rounds, so we have a potential of playing a total of 3 rounds. If you guys do want to play it smart, what you can do is just come against some really bad noobs and just let them go ahead and win the first round, or if you guys are doing it with friends, just go ahead and let them win the first round, and then if you guys go ahead and win the next 2 rounds, you'll be earning the winner's round bonus in that game, as well as the max payout from each individual round. So by us losing the first round, we're going to be receiving 13,000 plus the 26k from winning this round, the second round, and if we go ahead and win the third round, that's another 26k, taking our total to a very nice $65,000. However, as you guys saw right at the start of the video, and as you guys will see in just a second, because we earned all the bonuses, it's actually going to jump all the way up to $105,000, boys, for literally doing nothing. And I think we can all agree, if you was receiving 65k every game compared to 105k, after a few games, that really does add up very, very quickly. And not only are we going to be earning a ton of money from that game, as you guys can see right here, 15,000 RP from a single game, boys. I know a ton of you guys have been asking me what is the best way to rank up recently. This way you can't lose. You're going to be ranking up and earning good money at the same time. You really have no reason to complain. However, moving straight on to the third and final method in this video, and this actually goes hand in hand with method 2, because these new adversary games go so quick. Every time you guys finish a game, you can simply just back out and go ahead and sell one of the most highest selling street cars in the game, which is the Sentinel XS. I'm pretty sure some of you guys might be aware, a few weeks ago I did show you guys how you could spawn in the most expensive car, which was the chrome and gold Dubster 2s. However, that method can be quite tedious and it can be quite annoying because you can't land it every time, whereas with the Sentinel XSs, you guys will be able to spawn these in easily every single time without fail. First thing you guys want to do is be in a free roam session. This could be a public session, invite only session, or a crew session. It doesn't make a difference. Now, once you guys are in a free roam session, you want to wait until the in-game time turns till 9 p.m. or 2100 hours. Now, if you guys aren't aware how to check the time in your game, you can press start and it's usually in the top right, or you can just pull up your in-game phone and it will have it right at the top of your phone. However, once it reaches 9 p.m. in the game, you want to make your way to this point and you basically want to run this route that you can see me tracing. So if you guys start on this corner that you can see me starting on now, you want to drive towards the Eclipse Towers, pass one street, take an immediate left, and take another left, past that street that we just passed again, and take another left, getting back to the corner where we originally started. So it's somewhat of like a mini rectangle. So as you guys can see on screen right now, I'm running the rectangle that I just showed you guys, passing the Epsilon Tower, which is a pretty well-known spot, so look out for that. You just want to drive up this road and then take another left, going towards the Tequila Lala bar. I can't even say that name to save my life, but this bar that you can see right underneath the billboard, you guys I'm pretty sure would know this bar. You want to take a look in the lane driving away from the Eclipse Towers, and then you guys should notice that I will spawn in a modded Sentinel XS. From here, you just want to park in front of it, jump out, jump in the Sentinel, and literally take it over to any of your owned garages within the game. Now, this is another great thing about this method. If you guys own an apartment at the Eclipse Towers, Del Piero, any of the still apartments, is literally less than a mile drive from the spawn location, so it's very quick. You can just simply go back and keep on getting them, try and stock up as much as you can. However, if the route I just showed you guys isn't spawning them in, then try and drive in the opposite direction of that route I just showed you guys. And as you guys can see now, I'm using a naked dune buggy, so the car really doesn't make a difference. And as you guys can see, a Sentinel XS spawns in yet again. All I have to do is throw the person out and simply go ahead and park it in my garage. Now, this time someone came over to attack me because I was a CEO, and I'm glad they did, so I can show you guys what to do. Now, say if you guys are a CEO or a VIP, and as you guys can see, some random persons came behind me, started shooting at my car. I started to panic because I'm right next to my thing. So what you want to do is quickly pull up your interaction menu, retire your CEO, and quickly enable passive mode. Now, because guys will blow up your car and they can kill you, and they'll probably rob it and just go ahead and sell it for themselves. So as you guys can see, this guy tried it with me and he was very nearly successful at doing so. I'm not gonna lie, this is a big thing because you guys do have to remember the Eclipse Tower is the most owned property within GTA 5. There is always people hanging around this area, so if I was you guys, I would take no risks. Just go on passive mode for a little while until you're stocked up enough that you're happy with. However, as you guys can see on screen right now, I'm using the new Bestia GTS, which is based off the new Ferrari, and as you guys can see, bang, it still spawned in the new Sentinel XS. And like I said, if you guys do want to help out some of your friends or some of your crew members, you can get them in the car as well and get them a version of the car. It's not going to stop them from spawning it in. One little tip I will give you, if you are playing with friends, try and tell them not to hang around in that Tequila Lala bar area. You don't want to have a certain car just parked up on that road because that will prevent it from spawning in. That's the whole reason we run that little route is so it gives it time to spawn in. As you guys probably know, GTA use somewhat of like a class duplication system where if you're driving a muscle car around, you may notice a load more muscle cars are driving around. That's just the way GTA 5 has been for as long as I can remember, way back on last gen PS2 days. What was it, GTA 3? I can't even remember. However, as I mentioned earlier, you can spawn in a yellow version of this car as well, so I thought I'd show you guys gameplay of this very quickly. And as you guys can see, in my personal opinion, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think this car looks pretty sick. They both come with a very rare and unique looking color that you can't apply from LS Customs. They have a pearlescent over it as well as tinted windows, and a bunch of the features on the car are actually modified already. So you may have noticed like the rims, the exhaust, the bodywork, they are kitted out. So once you guys have got a few of these cars and you've sold them, like I said, you can always keep 2 for yourselves just to show off to your friends. They are pretty nice looking cars, just like the modified Sand King XLs that I showed you guys a few months ago. They also came in blue and yellow. Now if you guys aren't familiar, I believe this is somewhat of like a mini Easter egg, as Rockstar Games 2 logos, Rockstar Games and Rockstar Games North, are always blue and yellow. They're somewhat of like their little trademark colors. But I was just going to show you guys also, in case your garages do fill up, you can take this car over to any of your own garages and you're able to store it as many times as you like. And just in case you guys don't know, this is one of the highest selling cars in the game. Rockstar Games haven't lowered the sale price. It still does sell for 17.5k. So like I said, if you own at least one 10 car garage, it should take you about 10 to 15 minutes to fill that up, and that garage will now be worth $175,000, which is extremely good for such an easy and straightforward method. Now I do want to show this to you just quickly of me selling the car in LS Customs. As you guys can see, $17,500. Now the yellow version, it does spawn in a lot less, and you will get like 1,000 less for the yellow version. So if you do have the option to go for either the purple or the yellow, like I said, if you're going to do it for friend, always go for the purple version. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me including 3 different methods in one video rather than just covering one method. So there's at least one method in this video for all of you guys to grind out and literally stack millions easy. So if this video has helped you guys out in any way, shape or form, and you do want to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below, and also feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.